That is so powerful. That is so. So let's talk about what you've built now. Like, what is it? How did that transition? So you said you started writing books. You started doing a publishing house. Did you have any experience with that beforehand?
No, right? Like,
Hilarious.
that's the
I love
beauty.
this.
That's
I
the
love
beauty
this.
of all of it,
Yeah.
right? Like, I was a massage therapist since I was 18. So at that point, what was hold on. I'm sorry about that sound. I don't know why that came in.
That's
I
fine.
apologize for that.
You're totally fine.
So I've always been an entrepreneur. Like at 12, I started a dance studio in my house, right?
Amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing.
and like I think the best part about the stories of entrepreneurship for me is like I started learning dance at 11. And at 12, I was like, I'm a dance teacher.
Oh, wow.
Right? Like, that's just like how it was, right? Like, and then at 16, I told my mom, I think I want to be a massage therapist. Can I come watch you get a massage? And I watched one time and I was like, got it. And then I like started massaging all of my family members for $20 an hour on Saturdays. I ended up going to school for it. And I actually was a really great massage therapist. But it's like this theme of like, oh, got it. Me and one of my best friends, she's an entrepreneur. We just call it, self-certified. Got it. Yeah, I know how to do that. And then we just self-certified. Done.
I love that. I love that.
I know.
I so relate.
And I would say that's like how I've been, right? Like I decided when I was like, I don't know, I think after my first child at 22, I was like, I want to learn how to take pictures. So then I got a nice camera and I just started to teach myself. And then within a year, I was like self-certified, got a 5D Mark II and I was a professional photographer for a decade. You know what I mean? Like,
Amazing,
sure, this is how it goes.
Yeah.
So like entrepreneurship has just always been in my veins. But when I had this experience in February of 2017, I was at my lowest low. Like, I had always wanted to be a mother and I had 5 children. And I loved them. I mean, I loved them. I could birth babies all day. It's probably one of my favorite things to do, actually. I love babies and I love birth. And I was like, but why am I not happy? This is all I've ever wanted. And this, like, I can't keep having babies all day. Like, why am I not happy? I was overweight. I had no passions left. I didn't remember how to dream. I was like drinking 80 ounces of Dr. Pepper every day. Like, it's just like, really, who was that human? It's not who I am. And so when I made this commitment, I really started to listen to every intuition that came, everything that came in. I'm done. And God was like, write a book. I'm like, what? I had like a 2.7 in high school. Like, I haven't been to a day of college. You want me to write a book? But it was
Amazing.
like, got it, right? So I started to just channel it. And we had one computer. My husband would take it at 7 a.m. So I'd wake up at 5 to write this book on our one computer. And the book began to birth. And as it was birthing, then I heard the next thing, which was start a publishing house. And I was like, what? I don't even know what that means. Like, what? And I remember like going to the lawyer's office with like a sleeping baby and like toddlers everywhere and 7-year-olds doing front flips in the lawyer's office. And I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, it was just like every piece was just super guided. And then the publishing house actually like sat for a few years. It didn't do anything. It was legally